Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Talk English Now. I'm Sarah, and today we are going to explore real English conversations that you can use every single day in your life. Conversations that help you think faster, speak more clearly, and express your ideas with confidence. In this lesson, I'll guide you through natural daily life English, real phrases used by native speakers, and gentle shadowing practice that will help your voice become relaxed, natural, and fluent. And before starting, I just want to let you know that we upload daily English learning videos every day. So subscribe if you want to keep improving your English with me. Imagine you and I are sitting together, like a calm one-on-one English session, and today is all about taking the English you already know and using it in a more real, natural, confident way. Many learners know vocabulary, they know grammar rules, but they don't always know how to turn those pieces into smooth, flowing English. So in this lesson, I'll guide you step by step through daily life situations, morning routines, small talk, expressing feelings, describing plans, reacting naturally, and answering questions in a way that truly sounds fluent. Think of this as your daily English coaching session, where I help you shape your thoughts into real, comfortable spoken English. Let's begin with something simple and real. How you talk about your morning. A native speaker doesn't usually say long, complicated sentences. They speak in relaxed, natural lines. For example, you might say, "I woke up a little earlier today. I made some tea and sat quietly for a moment before starting my day." The rhythm is natural, soft, real. You're not trying to sound perfect, you're just expressing your day in an honest, smooth way. Now practice with me using your voice. "I woke up a little earlier today and I felt calm while starting my morning." Let that line flow from you naturally. You don't need to rush. Your voice can be slow and steady. This is how real English becomes part of your daily life. Now imagine you are going to work or school. You want to talk about your plans or your day ahead. A natural way to do this is by combining actions and feelings. You could say, "I have a few things to do today, but I'm taking it one step at a time." Or, "I'm looking forward to finishing a task I've been working on." These short lines help you sound confident and expressive. Try one with me. "I'm taking my day one step at a time." Let your voice feel relaxed. Again. "I'm taking my day one step at a time." When you repeat naturally like this, your brain begins to adopt the rhythm of English. Let's move into a real conversation moment. Imagine someone asks you, "How's your day going?" Instead of giving very short answers like, "Fine," you can express more feeling and sound more fluent by adding a gentle detail. For example, "It's going well so far. I've been keeping busy, but I feel good." Or, "It started a little slow, but it's getting better." These are the types of phrases native speakers use casually every day, and they help your English feel more alive. Try one now. "It's going well so far. I've been keeping busy." Again, "It's going well so far. I've been keeping busy." Notice how each repetition feels smoother. Now let's practice reacting naturally in conversations. Native speakers use soft reaction phrases to show understanding, connection, or interest. For example, "Oh, really? That sounds nice." Or, "I see what you mean." Or, That must be interesting. These phrases are small, but they make your English sound warm and connected. Try this one with me. I see what you mean. Again, I see what you mean. When you practice these simple reaction phrases, you become more confident because you always have something natural to say in a conversation. Let's move into another real situation. Ordering something or asking for help politely. A native speaker usually keeps things short and friendly. You can say, "Could you help me with this?" Or, "Could I get one of these, please?" Or, "I'm looking for something simple." These everyday phrases help you sound natural and confident in shops, restaurants, or public places. Practice with me. Could you help me with this? Again. Could you help me with this? Imagine using that in real life. It feels simple, calm, and comfortable. Now let's shift into expressing your ideas or opinions. This is something many learners struggle with. The key is to keep your ideas simple and let them flow naturally. You can say, "In my opinion, I think it's important to take things slowly," or, "I feel that everyone has their own way of doing things," or, "From my side, I prefer to stay organized." These lines help you express yourself clearly without sounding complicated. Try one with me. In my opinion, taking things slowly helps me stay focused. Say it naturally, like you're explaining something to a friend. You don't need to sound perfect. You only need to sound real. Now I want to guide you through a shadowing moment. Listen closely, and then repeat after me in a real, natural voice. I'm learning to express myself more clearly every day. Again. I'm learning to express myself more clearly every day. And once more, smoother. I'm learning to express myself more clearly every day. This is powerful. When you practice shadowing gently like this, your mind begins to copy the natural flow of English automatically. Let's imagine another real-life scenario. Someone asks you, "What are you working on these days?" You can answer with a soft, natural sentence like, "I've been focusing on improving my English," or, "I've been busy with a few things, but it's going well," or, "I've been taking some time for myself lately." Each of these answers feels warm, natural, and fluent. Try this one with me. I've been focusing on improving my English. Say it again, more confidently. I've been focusing on improving my English. Now let's bring more life into your English. Daily conversations are full of small, emotional details. You might say, "I feel a little tired today, but I'm managing." Or, "I'm feeling calm and steady right now." Or, "I'm trying to stay positive today." These short emotional lines make your English sound more authentic. Repeat this one with me. I'm trying to stay positive today. And again, I'm trying to stay positive today. Before we continue, let me give you a friendly reminder. If you're enjoying this lesson, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more daily English practice. It helps us reach more learners and bring you more lessons every single day. Let's continue. I want you to feel like English is something you can use naturally every moment of your day. When someone asks about your plans, you can say, "I'm planning to take it easy tonight," or, "I might watch something and relax," or, "I'm thinking about cooking something simple." These everyday lines help you feel comfortable in real conversations. Try this one. I'm planning to take it easy tonight. Say it again smoothly. I'm planning to take it easy tonight. Now let's practice expressing your thoughts more deeply. You can say, sometimes I feel motivated, and sometimes I need a little push. Or, I'm learning to communicate more naturally every day. Or, I'm trying to organize my thoughts before speaking. These phrases show growth and self-awareness, which sound very natural in English. Repeat this one. I'm learning to communicate more naturally every day. Again. I'm learning to communicate more naturally every day. This is how we build fluency, through real-life lines, natural emotion, gentle shadowing, and relaxed speech. In the next section, we will continue building your confidence through more real situations, reactions, and deeper conversation flows. Let's continue building your confidence with real English that feels natural, calm, and effortless. Imagine you and I are still in this quiet coaching space together, practicing English in a way that supports your mind and helps your voice flow more gently. One of the most important skills in daily conversation is learning how to stay present, how to speak slowly, clearly, and with intention. Many learners try to speak fast because they think it sounds more fluent, but true fluency comes from comfort, not speed. When you allow your voice to move gently, you sound more thoughtful and more natural. So let's practice that feeling together. Picture a small moment in your day. Something simple like sitting with your cup of tea or getting ready to leave the house. You can describe these moments in calm, natural English. For example, I took a quiet moment to breathe before starting my day. Or, I stepped outside and felt the fresh air on my face. These small expressions help you talk about your day with more detail and emotion. Try one with me now. I took a quiet moment to breathe before starting my day. Say it again slowly. I took a quiet moment to breathe before starting my day. This type of slow, mindful expression strengthens your fluency. Now I want to guide you through a moment of describing your environment. Native speakers do this all the time without thinking. They notice something around them and mention it casually. You could say, the room feels calm right now, or it's a little noisy outside today, or the weather is soft and peaceful. These small descriptions bring life to your English. Try this one. The room feels calm right now. Let it flow naturally. The room feels calm right now. With each repetition, your brain learns the rhythm of natural English. Let's shift into conversation with others. Moments when someone asks you how you're feeling or what you've been doing. Instead of giving short answers, you can express gentle emotion. You might say, I've been feeling balanced lately, or I've been a little busy, but it's okay, or I'm taking things slowly, and it helps. These short emotional expressions make your English sound warm and human. Try this one. I'm taking things slowly, and it helps. Again, I'm taking things slowly, and it helps. Notice how it becomes easier when you say it softly. Now imagine you're meeting someone you know. They ask you, how have you been? A natural, fluent answer might be, I've been all right, just trying to stay consistent with my day. Or, I've been good. I've been focusing on the little things that matter. These soft and simple answers help you connect with people more deeply. Try this one. I've been good. I've been focusing on the little things that matter. Say it one more time to make it feel natural. Let's practice a shadowing session. Listen first. Then repeat after me at your own pace. I'm learning to speak with more confidence every day. Again, softly. I'm learning to speak with more confidence every day. One more time. Smoother. I'm learning to speak with more confidence every day. Let this sentence settle in your mind. This is what growth feels like. Steady, gentle, real. I want you to imagine now that you are talking about your daily habits. Native speakers do this casually, using soft, relaxed lines. You can say, I try to stay active every day, or I've been making time for myself lately, or I'm trying to keep my routine simple and healthy. These lines help you talk about your daily life clearly and confidently. Try this one. I've been making time for myself lately. Repeat it again with ease. I've been making time for myself lately. Another important skill is expressing small achievements or progress. You can say, I managed to finish something important today. Or, I finally made time for something I've been wanting to do. Or, I'm proud of myself for staying consistent. These natural lines help you express success without sounding dramatic. Try saying this. I managed to finish something important today. And again, gently. I managed to finish something important today. Now let's move into conversations about plans and expectations. When someone asks, what are your plans for later? You can answer softly and naturally. You might say, I'm planning to relax a little tonight. Or, I might cook something simple. Or, I'm thinking about watching something light. These everyday answers help you sound calm and fluent. Try this one. I'm planning to relax a little tonight. Repeat it gently. I'm planning to relax a little tonight. Now imagine someone asks you about your goals or things you're working on. This is another great chance to practice natural English. You can say, I'm trying to grow a little every day. Or, I'm learning to stay focused on what matters. Or, I'm working on improving my communication. These lines are simple, but very real. Try this one. I'm learning to stay focused on what matters. And again, I'm learning to stay focused on what matters. Let's move into a deeper conversation moment, talking about how you feel emotionally or mentally. It doesn't need to be heavy. It can be soft and honest. You might say, I feel calm today. Or, I feel a little overwhelmed, but I'm handling it. Or, I'm feeling hopeful about things. These natural emotional expressions help you connect in conversations. Try this one. I feel calm today. Say it again with your own natural rhythm. I feel calm today. Now let's practice another shadowing session. Repeat after me. I'm finding my voice in English. Again, I'm finding my voice in English. And once more, smoother. I'm finding my voice in English. Feel how your voice becomes more comfortable each time. Another important area is learning how to react politely in conversations. You can say, that sounds good, or I understand what you mean, or that's interesting. These small reaction phrases help you stay connected. Try this one. I understand what you mean. Again, I understand what you mean. Imagine you are having a conversation with a friend. They tell you about their day, and you want to respond naturally. You could say, "I'm glad your day is going well," or "That must have been a lot to handle," or "I hope things get easier for you." These small lines show empathy and understanding. Try this one. "I'm glad your day is going well." Repeat it gently. "I'm glad your day is going well." Let's continue with describing your experiences. You can say, "I had a simple day, but it felt good." Or, "I took some time to relax today." Or, "I did a few small things that made me happy." These everyday expressions help bring softness and authenticity to your English. Try this one. "I took some time to relax today." And again, "I took some time to relax today." Now let's practice talking about your energy or mood. You might say, "I'm feeling a little tired, but I'm okay." Or, "I'm feeling clear and focused today." Or, "I'm feeling softer than usual." These lines help you express yourself naturally. Try this. "I'm feeling clear and focused today." Again, "I'm feeling clear and focused today." I want you to feel more connected with your spoken English. So let's do another shadowing practice. Repeat this line. "I'm becoming more confident every time I practice." Again, more naturally. "I'm becoming more confident every time I practice." One more time. "I'm becoming more confident every time I practice." Daily conversations often include talking about recent events or things you did. You can say, "I went out for a short walk earlier." Or, "I tried something new today." Or, "I spent some time organizing my space." These soft, natural lines help build your fluency. Try this one. "I tried something new today." Again, "I tried something new today." We're still moving smoothly, and there's a lot more to explore. In the next section, we'll continue with deeper emotional expressions, natural reactions, and practical shadowing moments that help train your voice for real fluency. Let's continue flowing naturally, step by step, building your confidence in daily English. Conversations. I want you to imagine that you and I are still in this quiet space together, where learning feels gentle and relaxed. When English feels calm, your mind opens, and your voice becomes smoother. So take a slow breath, settle in, and let's keep going. Think about a moment when someone asks you what you've been up to lately. Instead of answering with something short like "nothing much," you can create a more natural, conversational tone by adding a small detail. You can say, "I've been keeping myself busy with simple things." Or, "I've been taking care of a few tasks here and there." Or, "I've been focusing on staying balanced." These soft explanations sound natural and give your English a smooth flow. Try repeating this with me. "I've been keeping myself busy with simple things." Now, again, a little softer. "I've been keeping myself busy with simple things." Let it feel natural in your mouth. Another moment that happens often is when someone asks how your week is going. Instead of one-word answers, you can say something more expressive, such as, "My week has been steady so far." Or, "It's been a mix of busy and calm." Or, "It's going slowly, but I like it that way." These small expressions help you sound more fluent because they show awareness and emotion. Try this line with me. "My week has been steady so far." And again, gently. My week has been steady so far. With each repetition, your English becomes more comfortable. Now imagine that you are listening to someone talk about their day. You want to respond in a natural way that shows interest. You might say, "I'm glad to hear that," or "That sounds like a full day," or "I understand how that feels." These warm reaction lines help you sound connected. Try this one with me. I understand how that feels. Again, I understand how that feels. Let's practice describing your feelings again, but in a new way. Many learners are unsure about how to talk about their emotions without sounding too formal. A native speaker usually says something simple like, "I feel calm today," or "I'm feeling a little quiet," or "I feel good right now." These soft, short phrases sound natural. Try this one with me. I feel good right now. Again, I feel good right now. Keep your voice relaxed. Now imagine someone asks you about your plans for the weekend. You can answer in a natural, everyday style by saying something like, "I'm planning to take it slow this weekend," or "I might spend some time outdoors," or "I'm thinking about relaxing at home." These answers sound real and fluent. Try this with me. I'm planning to take it slow this weekend. Now again, smoothly. I'm planning to take it slow this weekend. Let's move into another shadowing session. These are powerful moments in your learning because they help you train your voice to match natural English rhythm. Listen to the line first, then repeat it. I'm learning to express myself more naturally every day. Again, softer. I'm learning to express myself more naturally every day. One more time, smoother. I'm learning to express myself more naturally every day. Let the rhythm settle inside your voice. Now picture a moment where you describe something you enjoyed recently. Native speakers often use soft, emotional phrases. You could say, "I enjoyed having some quiet time," or "I enjoyed a nice walk today," or "I enjoyed spending a moment with myself." These lines are simple, but very expressive. Try this one with me. I enjoyed having some quiet time. Again, I enjoyed having some quiet time. Let's shift into expressing your preferences. When someone asks what you like, you can use short, natural lines like, "I prefer calm evenings," or "I like simple routines," or "I enjoy slow mornings." These gentle preferences help you connect more naturally. Try this line. I enjoy slow mornings. Again, softly. I enjoy slow mornings. Let's move into describing something you're working toward. You might say, "I'm trying to improve my communication," or "I'm working on staying more consistent," or "I'm learning to take things more slowly." These lines show progress and create deeper conversations. Try this one. I'm working on staying more consistent. Again, I'm working on staying more consistent. Now let's imagine a moment where someone shares something personal with you. You want to respond in a supportive and natural way. You could say, "I understand why you feel that way," or "That makes sense to me," or "I appreciate you sharing that." These warm lines sound caring and fluent. Try this one. That makes sense to me. Again, that makes sense to me. You're doing really well so far, and I want to take you even deeper into real English reaction phrases. When something surprises you lightly, you can say, "Oh, really? That's interesting." or I didn't know that, or that's new to me. These small reactions are extremely common in native conversations. Try this one. Oh, really? That's interesting. And again. Oh, really? That's interesting. Now let's practice speaking gently about your energy or mood at different times of the day. You could say, I'm feeling slow this morning. Or, I feel more awake now. Or, I'm feeling a little drained. But I'm fine. These everyday emotional lines help you express yourself better. Try repeating this. I feel more awake now. Again, I feel more awake now. Let's move into a deeper shadowing session to strengthen your rhythm. Repeat after me carefully. I'm becoming more natural with every practice session. Again, I'm becoming more natural with every practice session. One more time. I'm becoming more natural with every practice session. Now imagine you're describing something small that happened to you today. You could say, I had a calm moment in the afternoon. Or, I paused for a second just to breathe. Or, I noticed something beautiful. These expressive lines add richness to your English. Try this one. I had a calm moment in the afternoon. Again. I had a calm moment in the afternoon. Let's bring in another daily conversation moment. Talking about what you want or need. You might say, I need a moment to relax. Or, I want to clear my mind. Or, I need a little break. These short, natural sentences are used often. Try this one with me. I need a moment to relax. Again. I need a moment to relax. Now imagine someone asks you what's been giving you motivation. You might say, I've been feeling inspired by small things. Or, I've been noticing myself improving. Or, I've been motivated by the progress I'm making. These lines help you sound reflective and confident. Try this one. I've been noticing myself improving. Again, I've been noticing myself improving. Let's strengthen your expressiveness even more. Try this shadowing line. I feel more connected to English every day. Repeat it softly. I feel more connected to English every day. One more time, letting it sound natural. I feel more connected to English every day. Daily conversations also include simple questions you can ask others. You can say, How are you feeling today? Or, How has your day been so far? Or, Did you get some rest? These soft questions help you start natural conversations. Try this one. How has your day been so far? Again, how has your day been so far? We're moving smoothly. And there is much more to explore. In the next section, we'll dive deeper into daily routines, real emotional expression, clearer speaking habits, and more powerful shadowing practice. Let's continue, keeping the same soft rhythm and natural tone. Imagine you and I are still sitting together in this gentle learning space, where every sentence you speak becomes a little clearer, a little smoother, a little more confident. As we move deeper into this practice, I want you to feel how English can become part of your everyday voice, not something separate, not something stressful, but something you can use in your natural rhythm. Imagine someone asks you what you did today. Instead of giving short answers, you can expand your English slightly to sound more fluent and expressive. You might say, I had a simple day, but it felt good. Or, I spent some time doing things that make me feel calm. Or, I took my day slowly, and it helped me relax. These small expansions help your English sound more thoughtful. Try repeating this with me. I took my day slowly, and it helped me relax. Say it again gently. I took my day slowly, and it helped me relax. Now picture a moment when you want to express interest in someone else's day. You could say, "Tell me more about that." Or, "How did that make you feel?" Or, "What happened next?" These little questions make your conversation smoother and more engaging. Try this one. Tell me more about that. Again, naturally. Tell me more about that. Let's practice expressing how you feel about something you're working on. You might say, "I'm feeling motivated to keep going." Or, "I'm trying to stay focused." Or, "I'm learning to be more patient with myself." These lines help you express your inner thoughts clearly. Try repeating this. I'm learning to be more patient with myself. Again, I'm learning to be more patient with myself. Imagine someone asks you, "How's everything going?" A warm, natural answer could be, "Everything's going fine. I'm taking things one step at a time." Or, "It's been a slow day, but I like the pace." Or, "I've been moving through my day gently." Try saying this with me. I'm taking things one step at a time. Again, softer. I'm taking things one step at a time. Let's continue with a shadowing practice. Listen to the rhythm first. I'm becoming more fluent every time I speak. Now repeat it. I'm becoming more fluent every time I speak. One more time. Smoother. I'm becoming more fluent every time I speak. Feel the calmness in the flow. Now imagine describing a small part of your routine. You could say, "I took a slow walk earlier." Or, "I made a warm drink and enjoyed the moment." Or, "I spent some time organizing my space." These everyday expressions help your English feel grounded in real life. Try this one. I made a warm drink and enjoyed the moment. Repeat it gently. I made a warm drink and enjoyed the moment. Let's practice simple reaction phrases again because they're powerful tools for real conversations. You can say, "That sounds nice." Or, "That must have felt good." Or, "I see what you mean." Try repeating this with me. That sounds nice. Again. That sounds nice. Now imagine you're expressing something you're grateful for. You might say, "I'm grateful for the little things today." Or, "I appreciate the moments of quiet I had." Or, "I'm thankful for the progress I've been making." These short reflection lines add emotional depth to your English. Try this one. I'm grateful for the little things today. Say it again softly. I'm grateful for the little things today. Let's shift into describing your evening plans. You might say, "I'm planning to unwind a bit later." Or, "I'll probably relax and take it easy." Or, "I might read or watch something simple." These lines are easy to use in daily conversation. Try this with me. I'm planning to unwind a bit later. Again, I'm planning to unwind a bit later. Let's shadow again. I'm growing more confident with every sentence I speak. Repeat it. I'm growing more confident with every sentence I speak. One more time. I'm growing more confident with every sentence I speak. Imagine someone asks you, "What's been helping you stay focused?" You can say, Taking things slowly has helped me a lot. Or, I'm trying to stay organized in small ways. Or, I've been giving myself enough time to breathe. These lines make your English conversational and expressive. Try this one. Taking things slowly has helped me a lot. Again. Taking things slowly has helped me a lot. Now let's bring more natural emotion into your speaking. You could say, I'm feeling peaceful today. Or, I feel lighter than usual. Or, I'm feeling balanced right now. These are very common emotional lines in daily conversations. Try repeating this. I'm feeling peaceful today. Again, I'm feeling peaceful today. Imagine someone shares a problem or something difficult. You can respond naturally by saying, I hope things get better for you soon. Or, I'm here for you. Or, I understand why that feels difficult. These lines show empathy and fluency. Try this one. I understand why that feels difficult. Again, I understand why that feels difficult. Now let's strengthen your ability to describe small observations. You might say, the air feels fresh today. Or, the room feels warm and comfortable. Or, the day feels slow and peaceful. These descriptions bring softness to your English. Try repeating this. The air feels fresh today. Again, the air feels fresh today. Let's continue with a shadowing moment. I feel my English improving as I practice. Repeat it gently. I feel my English improving as I practice. Once more. I feel my English improving as I practice. Another common conversation moment happens when someone asks about recent changes in your life. You might say, I've been making some small improvements. Or, I've been adjusting to a calmer routine. Or, I've been focusing on my well-being more. These small personal lines build your fluency. Try repeating this. I've been making some small improvements. Again, I've been making some small improvements. Now imagine you're talking about your mindset. You could say, I'm trying to stay positive. Or, I'm learning to be more patient. Or, I'm trying to stay calm even on busy days. These lines are simple, but deeply real. Try this one. I'm learning to be more patient. Again, I'm learning to be more patient. Let's do another shadowing session to strengthen your flow. I speak more naturally when I slow down. Repeat it. I speak more naturally when I slow down. One more time, with ease. I speak more naturally when I slow down. Imagine someone asks you what you want to focus on tomorrow. You might say, I want to start the day with something simple. Or, I want to be mindful of my energy. Or, I want to continue my daily English practice. These natural, future-focused lines help you sound fluent. Try repeating this. I want to start the day with something simple. Again, I want to start the day with something simple. We're still flowing naturally, and your voice is becoming stronger, smoother, and more comfortable with every line. In the next section, we will move into deeper conversation styles, more expressive daily life English, and more powerful shadowing for fluency and confidence. Let's continue gently, letting each sentence flow into the next. Imagine we're still in this calm learning space, where your English grows naturally with every breath. Your fluency doesn't improve through pressure or speed. It improves through presence, connection, and slow, steady practice. So let your voice relax as we continue this journey. Think about moments when someone asks you about your day in a deeper way. Instead of answering quickly, you can take a small pause inside your mind and express something simple but meaningful. You might say, "My day has been soft and slow, and I'm grateful for that." Or, "It's been a steady day, and I've been taking care of myself." Or, "It's been peaceful, and I'm happy about it." These soft sentences make you sound thoughtful, expressive, and fluent. Try repeating this one with me. "It's been a steady day, and I've been taking care of myself." Again, naturally, "It's been a steady day, and I've been taking care of myself." Let's imagine you're sharing something that made you smile today. You can say, "I had a nice moment earlier." Or, "Something small made me smile today." Or, "I felt a little joy this morning." These gentle expressions show emotional awareness, one of the strongest signs of natural English fluency. Try this one. "Something small made me smile today." Repeat it softly. "Something small made me smile today." Now picture yourself talking about your thoughts. You might say, "I've been thinking about how to stay more balanced." Or, "I've been reflecting on what makes me feel calm." Or, "I've been trying to understand myself better." These lines make your conversations more meaningful. Try this one. "I've been reflecting on what makes me feel calm." Again, "I've been reflecting on what makes me feel calm." Let's shift into shadowing practice. Listen first, then repeat with me. "I'm becoming more comfortable expressing my thoughts in English." Now again, "I'm becoming more comfortable expressing my thoughts in English." One more time. "I'm becoming more comfortable expressing my thoughts in English." Feel the softness in your voice. Now imagine someone asks you how you stay motivated. You can answer in a natural, gentle way by saying, "I try to focus on small steps." Or, "I remind myself that progress takes time." Or, "I stay motivated by noticing small improvements." These lines sound warm and fluent. Try repeating this. "I stay motivated by noticing small improvements." Again, naturally. "I stay motivated by noticing small improvements." Let's think about how you describe a situation that required a bit of effort. You might say, "It took a little time, but I managed." Or, "It wasn't easy, but I stayed patient." Or, "I needed some focus, but I did it." These expressions are short, real, and very natural. Try saying this with me. "It took a little time, but I managed." Again, "It took a little time, but I managed." Now imagine someone is telling you something exciting. You can react naturally by saying, "That sounds wonderful." Or, "I'm happy for you." Or, "That must feel amazing." These warm reactions make your English feel more alive and connected. Try repeating this line. "That sounds wonderful." Again, "That sounds wonderful." Let's continue building your emotional vocabulary. You can say, "I'm feeling hopeful about things." Or, "I'm feeling gentle today." Or, "I feel more grounded than usual." These emotional expressions help you show nuance in conversations. Try this one. "I'm feeling hopeful about things." Again, "I'm feeling hopeful about things." Let's move into describing your surroundings again. You could say, "The evening feels quiet and peaceful." Or, "The atmosphere feels warm right now." Or, "The light feels soft today." These simple observations help you sound more fluent. Try repeating this. The evening feels quiet and peaceful. Again, the evening feels quiet and peaceful. Now let's go into a deeper shadowing session. I'm learning to trust my voice when I speak English. Repeat it softly. I'm learning to trust my voice when I speak English. Once more. I'm learning to trust my voice when I speak English. Imagine someone asks, "What did you enjoy recently?" A natural, fluent answer might be, "I enjoyed having a calm moment today." Or, "I enjoyed doing something small for myself." Or, "I enjoyed slowing down for a bit." Try repeating this one. I enjoyed slowing down for a bit. Again. I enjoyed slowing down for a bit. Let's practice talking about your goals again. You can say, "I want to keep improving little by little." Or, "I want to stay consistent with my practice." Or, "I want to feel more natural when I speak." These lines help you sound motivated and fluent. Try this one. I want to keep improving little by little. Again. I want to keep improving little by little. Now imagine you're explaining something that happened unexpectedly. You might say, "It surprised me, but I handled it." Or, "It was sudden, but I stayed calm." Or, "I wasn't expecting it, but it turned out fine." These reactions sound incredibly natural in conversations. Try repeating this. I wasn't expecting it, but it turned out fine. Again. I wasn't expecting it, but it turned out fine. Let's strengthen your reaction skills again. If someone tells you something meaningful, you can say, "I understand why that matters to you." Or, "Thank you for sharing that." Or, "That's important to know." These gentle phrases create deeper conversation. Try this one. Thank you for sharing that. Again. Thank you for sharing that. Now let's practice describing how you want the rest of your day to feel. You might say, "I want the rest of my day to stay peaceful." Or, "I hope the rest of my day stays calm." Or, "I'm planning to keep my energy steady." These future-focused feelings help you sound expressive. Try repeating this. I hope the rest of my day stays calm. Again. I hope the rest of my day stays calm. Let's continue with shadowing. My English becomes clearer when my mind is calm. Now repeat it. My English becomes clearer when my mind is calm. One more time. My English becomes clearer when my mind is calm. Imagine someone asks, "What's been helping you recently?" You could say, "Taking small breaks has helped me a lot." Or, "Keeping my routine simple has helped." Or, "Talking to people has made things easier." These soft answers sound very fluent. Try repeating this. Keeping my routine simple has helped. Again. Keeping my routine simple has helped. Now picture yourself describing your mindset for the week. You might say, "I want to stay open to new things." Or, "I'm trying to stay gentle with myself." Or, "I'm focusing on balance this week." These lines show emotional intelligence in English. Try repeating this one. I'm focusing on balance this week. Again. I'm focusing on balance this week. Shadowing time again. I feel more fluent every time I express myself honestly. Repeat. I feel more fluent every time I express myself honestly. Once more. I feel more fluent every time I express myself honestly. We're moving smoothly. And your fluency is growing naturally with every sentence. In the next section, we'll continue building deeper conversation ability more expressive phrases, and more powerful shadowing to help you speak with confidence and clarity. Let's continue together, keeping the same soft, natural rhythm that helps your English open up. As we move forward, imagine your mind becoming lighter and your voice becoming more comfortable with every line. Fluency grows when the language feels gentle and familiar, so let's keep creating that feeling with each sentence we speak. Imagine someone asks you how things have been going for you lately. Instead of answering quickly with something short, you can take a moment to express yourself in a calm, natural way. You could say, "Things have been steady, and I'm taking my time with everything." Or, "It's been a gentle week, and I'm just moving at my own pace." Or, "I've been feeling a little more balanced lately." These lines help your English feel expressive without being complicated. Try repeating this one. "Things have been steady, and I'm taking my time with everything." Now again, letting it feel smoother. "Things have been steady, and I'm taking my time with everything." Now picture yourself talking about something small that made you feel good today. You might say, "I enjoyed a quiet moment earlier." Or, "I had a small break that felt nice." Or, "I felt a little joy during my day." These simple lines help you practice emotional expression. Try this one. "I enjoyed a quiet moment earlier." Again, "I enjoyed a quiet moment earlier." Let's practice shadowing again. Listen closely to the rhythm first. "I'm learning to speak with more ease and confidence." Now repeat it. "I'm learning to speak with more ease and confidence." One more time. "I'm learning to speak with more ease and confidence." Let it feel natural in your voice. Now imagine a conversation where someone asks what you've been thinking about recently. You can answer gently by saying, "I've been thinking about how to stay more grounded," or "I've been thinking about what's truly important to me," or "I've been reflecting on what brings me calm." These lines help you sound reflective and fluent. Try this line. "I've been reflecting on what brings me calm." Again, "I've been reflecting on what brings me calm." Let's continue by describing your energy. You could say, "I feel a little tired, but I'm okay." Or, "I'm feeling lighter this afternoon." Or, "I feel peaceful right now." These everyday emotional lines help your English become more natural. Try repeating this with me. "I feel peaceful right now." Again, "I feel peaceful right now." Now imagine someone shares something positive with you. You can respond warmly with, "I'm really happy to hear that." Or, "That must feel good." Or, "That sounds really nice." These reactions make your English sound connected and genuine. Try this. "I'm really happy to hear that." Again, "I'm really happy to hear that." Let's move into describing your plans again. You might say, "I'm planning to take the evening slowly." Or, "I might spend some time relaxing later." Or, "I'm thinking about doing something quiet tonight." These lines are common and easy to use. Try this line. "I'm thinking about doing something quiet tonight." Repeat it softly. "I'm thinking about doing something quiet tonight." Now let's go into a deeper shadowing session. I feel myself becoming more fluent with every sentence. Repeat. I feel myself becoming more fluent with every sentence. One more time. I feel myself becoming more fluent with every sentence. Imagine someone asks you what you've been enjoying these days. A natural answer could be, I've been enjoying simple moments, or I've been enjoying taking things slowly, or I've been enjoying the calm parts of my day. These easy, honest lines help you sound fluent. Try repeating this. I've been enjoying simple moments. Again, I've been enjoying simple moments. Let's shift into talking about recent small achievements. You might say, I finished something I've been working on. Or, I made progress on something important. Or, I stayed consistent today. These are natural phrases in daily conversations. Try this. I made progress on something important. Again, I made progress on something important. Now imagine someone asks how you're feeling emotionally. You can say, I'm feeling steady, or I'm feeling soft today, or I feel calm and balanced. These emotional tones show fluency and awareness. Try repeating this one. I feel calm and balanced. Again, I feel calm and balanced. Let's continue with another shadowing session to shape your rhythm. My English becomes more expressive when I speak slowly. Repeat it gently. My English becomes more expressive when I speak slowly. One more time. My English becomes more expressive when I speak slowly. Now think about how to respond when someone tells you about a problem they're facing. You can respond supportively with, I hope things get better for you soon. Or, that sounds difficult, but you're handling it well. Or, I understand why that feels heavy. These soft, supportive phrases create deeper conversations. Try this line. I understand why that feels heavy. Again, I understand why that feels heavy. Let's practice describing a moment you appreciated today. You might say, I had a peaceful moment with myself. Or, I paused and took a slow breath. Or, I noticed something beautiful around me. These gentle lines create emotional depth. Try repeating this. I paused and took a slow breath. Again, I paused and took a slow breath. Now imagine someone asks what your focus is right now. You could say, I'm focusing on being more present. Or, I'm focusing on staying calm. Or, I'm focusing on improving a little every day. These lines show growth and maturity. Try this one. I'm focusing on being more present. Again, I'm focusing on being more present. Let's go into another shadowing moment. I feel more confident each time I practice speaking. Repeat it softly. I feel more confident each time I practice speaking. One more time. I feel more confident each time I practice speaking. Now let's practice describing your mindset for tomorrow. You might say, I want tomorrow to feel gentle. Or, I hope to stay calm and balanced tomorrow. Or, I want to keep improving little by little. These expressions help you talk about the future naturally. Try this. I hope to stay calm and balanced tomorrow. Again, I hope to stay calm and balanced tomorrow. Let's strengthen your ability to react naturally during conversations. Imagine someone tells you something surprising. You could say, Oh, really? That's interesting. Or, I didn't expect that. Or, that's new to me. These reactions help your English sound warm and spontaneous. Try this line. I didn't expect that. Again, I didn't expect that. Now imagine yourself describing your day in a deeper, reflective way. You could say, "Today felt slow and peaceful," or "I moved through my day gently," or "I took my time and stayed calm." These soft sentences are powerful tools for daily conversation. Try this one. Today felt slow and peaceful. Again. Today felt slow and peaceful. Let's finish this section with a gentle shadowing line. I'm growing into the English speaker I want to be. Repeat it. I'm growing into the English speaker I want to be. Again. I'm growing into the English speaker I want to be. We're continuing smoothly and naturally. In the next section, we'll move into the final deep conversation practice with more emotional expression, natural phrases, and shadowing to help you become more confident and expressive in real English conversations. Let's continue gently, moving deeper into natural, real-life English. Imagine we're still together in this calm space where every sentence feels soft, steady, and meaningful. As you speak with me, your English becomes clearer, your rhythm becomes smoother, and your confidence grows without pressure. Let your voice settle into this feeling as we continue. Think about a moment when someone asks you, "How have you been feeling these days?" Instead of giving a short answer, you can share something soft and natural. You could say, "I've been feeling more balanced lately," or "I've been feeling calm and steady," or "I've been taking things one step at a time." These everyday answers help you sound fluent and expressive. Try repeating this. I've been taking things one step at a time. Again, gently. I've been taking things one step at a time. Now imagine someone asks what has been helping you stay calm. You could say, "Taking slow moments for myself helps a lot." Or, "Breathing deeply has made a difference." Or, "I feel better when I move through my day gently." These lines show emotional awareness. Try this one with me. I feel better when I move through my day gently. Again. I feel better when I move through my day gently. Let's practice a shadowing moment to help your voice take on a smoother English rhythm. Listen first. I'm speaking more naturally with every practice session. Now repeat it. I'm speaking more naturally with every practice session. Once more. I'm speaking more naturally with every practice session. Now imagine a conversation where you want to express appreciation for something small. You might say, "I appreciated the quiet moments today." Or, "I appreciated having time to breathe." Or, "I appreciated the softness in my day." These lines create emotional depth in your English. Try this one. I appreciated the quiet moments today. Again. I appreciated the quiet moments today. Now think about how you talk about your plans for tomorrow. You might say, "I hope tomorrow feels light and peaceful." Or, "I want tomorrow to move slowly." Or, "I'm hoping for a calm, steady day." These natural expressions are great for daily conversation. Try this with me. I hope tomorrow feels light and peaceful. Repeat again. I hope tomorrow feels light and peaceful. Now we will strengthen your ability to respond in conversations. Imagine someone shares good news about something small. You could respond with, "I'm really glad to hear that." Or, "That must feel really nice." Or, "That sounds wonderful." These warm responses make your English sound connected. Try this line. I'm really glad to hear that. Again, I'm really glad to hear that. Let's continue expressing simple emotional states. You might say, I feel a little more hopeful today. Or, I'm feeling soft and relaxed right now. Or, I feel fresh and clear this evening. These small emotional sentences help your English feel authentic. Try repeating this. I feel fresh and clear this evening. And again, I feel fresh and clear this evening. Now imagine someone is talking to you about something unexpected. You can respond gently with, I didn't expect that at all. Or, that must have surprised you. Or, I can understand why that felt sudden. These natural lines show empathy. Try this line. I can understand why that felt sudden. Again, I can understand why that felt sudden. Let's go into a shadowing session to deepen your rhythm. Listen first, then repeat slowly. I trust myself more every time I speak English. Now you repeat it. I trust myself more every time I speak English. One more time. I trust myself more every time I speak English. Think about how you describe moments of rest. You might say, I rested for a while, and it felt good. Or, I took some time to relax today. Or, I gave myself a quiet moment. These gentle lines help you connect with yourself and with others. Try this one. I took some time to relax today. Repeat. I took some time to relax today. Imagine someone asks what's been on your mind. You might say, I've been thinking about staying healthy. Or, I've been thinking about taking things slower. Or, I've been thinking about my next small goal. These reflective expressions show maturity in conversation. Try repeating this. I've been thinking about taking things slower. Again. I've been thinking about taking things slower. Now picture yourself reacting to someone else's feelings. You can say, I understand how you feel, or I'm here for you, or I know that must be hard. These supportive phrases build connection. Try this one. I understand how you feel. Again. I understand how you feel. Let's shadow again. My voice feels stronger every time I practice. Repeat it softly. My voice feels stronger every time I practice. Again. My voice feels stronger every time I practice. Now imagine a simple conversation where someone asks what made your day better. You might say, a small moment made my day feel lighter. Or, I enjoyed something simple today. Or, I appreciated a soft moment in my afternoon. These phrases help your English carry emotional richness. Try this with me. A small moment made my day feel lighter. Again. A small moment made my day feel lighter. Let's practice talking about your overall week. You could say, it's been a gentle week. Or, it's been balanced. Or, it's been calmer than usual. These expressions are easy to use in real life. Try saying this with me. It's been a gentle week. Repeat. It's been a gentle week. Now imagine someone asks what's keeping you motivated. You can say, I'm motivated by small progress. Or, I'm motivated by the changes I'm noticing. Or, I'm motivated by how far I've come. These lines show confidence without force. Try repeating this one. I'm motivated by the changes I'm noticing. Again. I'm motivated by the changes I'm noticing. Let's do a final shadowing moment before we move into the ending. Listen first. I'm becoming the English speaker I always wanted to be. Now repeat it. I'm becoming the English speaker I always wanted to be. One more time, gently. I'm becoming the English speaker I always wanted to be. And now, we arrive at the end of our session. Let your voice soften as you listen. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I'm truly proud of you for practicing, for staying patient, and for taking care of your growth. Every sentence you spoke today brought you a little closer to real fluency. Every calm moment you created helped your confidence grow. And every small effort you made has moved you forward. You're doing better than you think, and you're becoming more fluent every time you practice. Keep going, keep speaking, keep trusting your voice. And know that I'm here with you every day, helping you grow your English, gently and naturally. Thank you for being here with me. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss future lessons.